Yes, guys, this is day 2 of my water fast, and I'm gonna head to the masjid to pray. Not that hungry, very de-energized. I feel like I slept a lot, so it had a reverse effect. So now I'm like kind of tired, but I shouldn't be because I had like 10 hours of sleep. I don't know, but I'm gonna head to the masjid and I'm gonna start our day. I'm just refilling my water. I'm not trying to look at any other food in the kitchen. Just getting my water, my lemon and my Himalayan salt. So this is what it actually looks like. It's very pink, to be honest with you. Quite a bit of granules and whatnot. Normally, as a pre-workout, I have those 3 as well as a bit of honey. And I'm not sure what it does, but it really gets me going. And it's become a routine at this point. But for now, these are the only 3 things I can have. Apparently, smelling food, you've already started the digestion process because of, at a molecular level, you are kind of ingesting the food. I don't know, I'm gonna keep sniffing food. These ones they're not even that fresh, but they smell so good. Got these as well. I think these are my brother's. No. To be fair, I haven't had a good pear in a long time. But pear doesn't give off that strong a smell. Maybe when it's cut, compared to strawberries. But these are a lot more riper. It's quite ripe, so. But guys, this is me trying to cope with the hunger. Oh my goodness. And then give it a good shake. So guys, today is not going to be as eventful as yesterday's was. Unfortunately, my grandma has gotten ill. She's in critical condition, so I'll be going to visit her in a few minutes. And yeah guys, it's always important to look after loved ones. Despite whatever you're doing, they were there for you their entire lives, so you should be there for them, especially in their final moments, in the moments where it counts and the moments where they'd love for you to be there. So guys, cherish your loved ones. Even if you have things to do, just drop them for the sake of, them. If you guys could send prayers and blessings and make supplication for her to not feel the pain that she's feeling now and the suffering that she's going through, that would be highly appreciated, guys. And I'll speak to you guys on my way back. I'll have a little walk. I haven't done much exercise today, but I'm gonna go on a little walk probably in a couple of hours after that visit. So guys, I'll see you there. It's getting dark, so I want to say as much as possible before you won't be able to see me. Just want to talk about celebrating life and how growing old is actually beautiful, more beautiful than we think. I saw my grandma, frail and barely able to speak, to move her lips. I feel like that was true strength, and it may seem like a loss to many people, but I feel like that's the most beautiful thing, growing old and completing life and living life to the fullest. When I was younger, I used to think I'd hate to grow old and I'd rather live young and die young, but there's nothing more beautiful than to live a long life, a long, fulfilling and beautiful life. Growing old and losing your hair, your nails, your beautiful skin, all of these things. It may feel like a loss, but I feel like that's true strength in getting to where that is and getting to that point of completion, finishing your life. And true strength is not relying on these materialistic things and things that are so temporary as compared to things that will always stay. So now, one of my dreams is to actually grow old, and although I do lose some things, I gain some things as well. Because in life, there's nothing that you can gain until you lose. So I think growing old is my dream, and leaving behind not just a legacy, but leaving behind a tree of hope, an apple tree of hope, things that will be substantial in people's lives, not just an image, but a feeling. And that's what life's all about. I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about, and I'm not just talking just to talk for the sake of talking. Although I do really needed to talk, you know, even if it's not to anyone, it's to someone. So it's always good to just kind of speak what's on your mind. It's never good to keep it in, and it's also good to walk as well, which I'm doing as well. So, you know, two birds in one stone. It's really hard to not feel sad for someone's passing, however, and I always try to think to myself, let's just celebrate their life, let's congratulate them for getting to that point and all their experiences and their achievements and their experiences, I guess. And maybe life's just about trying to overcome that sorrow feeling and that irreplaceable feeling, the grief. There's a nice quote that someone said, I'm not too sure, but wise person. They said, grief is just love that's got nowhere to go. So while you have the time now, you should always love to your fullest. You know, love the right people and be loving, and I guess be a lovely person as well. Hope you guys are doing well and eating well and drinking enough water. Make sure you're drinking enough water, especially if you're going gym. If you're not on a water fast and you're going gym and you're running, or if you're running, guys, drink water. Your body is made of 75% water. Drink the right water, especially. Guys, it's not yet sunset. I'm gonna do like maybe 5,000 more steps. I don't know where I'm at. I don't count usually when I'm recording and like kind of thinking to myself and stuff, but now I'm gonna actually think, and I'm going to walk for maybe just an extra hour and call it a day. I'm not feeling too lightheaded, I'm not feeling tired. I actually was speaking to my mum about this water fast, and she was thinking it was a good idea because she used to do it back in the day. So she's gonna do, tomorrow she's gonna do 1 day of fasting. She's not gonna do 30 days. She thinks I'm crazy for that, and she thinks I'm gonna die. But you know, I'm kind of happy that I inspired her to start water fast tomorrow. So, you know, you do good and good will come to you, and maybe that's a good thing, and maybe good will come to me soon. So yeah, but guys, I'm gonna keep walking and just thinking and contemplating about life and whatnot. So guys, I'll see you probably at home when it's, you know, time to sleep. So take care. Guys, another thing about water fasts is you feel absurdly cold, like a shiver. Like, it's warm outside, I understand, but I feel cold. I don't know if that makes sense. Thing is, your emotions are all over the place. Like, I almost cried when I was with my grandma, and I don't cry usually. Like, I'm not saying it's rare for me to cry. I do cry as a man, but you know, as a man, it's harder for me to cry, or for us to cry, I guess. But maybe I should use this time to, you know, let my emotions out. Not out like crazy out, but kind of like be in tune with my emotions, and kind of like, instead of just shutting them out, instead of reeling them in, I just kind of accept them and you know, just express. Because that's that's important. You know, it's important to kind of like express your emotions and not just put them in a box only for it to just explode in the form of rage or, you know, anguish. And it's also important to not lash out to others, especially now. Like today, I was irritated at one point at one of my sisters, and I understood to myself that it's because of my hunger, and I understand that it's not her fault for that anger, for the hunger. It's not her fault for the hunger, so I shouldn't express my anger on top of her. And you know, it goes back to me being mindful of my surroundings and myself. So it's all a learning curve, you know. It's a learning curve. At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep learning and I'm gonna keep evolving, and we're gonna keep evolving. If you have any questions, or if you have, you know, an inquiry, or even about the things that I was speaking about, if you have something to say about them, just let me know in the comments, and maybe I can actually learn something from you guys. And you know, this is a page for everyone, and you know, my experiences are my experiences, and you guys' experiences are you guys' experiences, and life is all about learning. So if you guys have anything, you know, to say, there's no stupid questions, there's no stupid statements ever, except if you make a stupid statement. But if you guys have something to say, don't be afraid to say it in the comments. Something that you like, something that you don't like, you know, I'd really love to hear from you guys. And my email is in my bio, as well as, you know, down below in the video. So if you guys just have something to tell me, or just want to speak to me, you know, as a friend, or just for advice, or you know, for anything, just let me know. I'd be over the moon if you guys do that, and yeah, I'd really appreciate it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. It was mostly about me just speaking my mind, and you know, about current events and just life in general. But I hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow's episode is going to be more eventful, maybe. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you in day 3, which is tomorrow. Day 2's done. So I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's episode.